What's the question?
What would you rate me? Scale of 1 to 10.
Is this for YouTube? What up, YouTube?
I'll give you a solid 6.
If you were to look at me and rate me on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate me?
I like a 6.
What are these men?
8.765.
8.765. That's
I deserve to have a traditional wife. They want to go be a passport bro. And I'm like, bro, you're fat, you're broke, you don't deserve a traditional wife. You need to level up. The same way they want a traditional girl. The girl, she's going to be way more traditional back in my country. So trust me, she's not marrying you for love, she's marrying you for your green card. So.
Are you against passport bros or?
I understand the fundamentals of it for those who have done everything in life to make sure they are a man. But if you're not a man, I don't think you deserve that, honestly. If you don't have your life together, what makes you think you know how to appreciate a traditional wife? If some other guy who's living here who's never had an idea of what a male figure is in his life, he's going based off of whatever little content he picks from the internet. He's like, well, I want a traditional wife. But therefore, he doesn't even have like a credit score. He doesn't even have like his life in check. He's still driving the hoopty from high school. But you want a traditional girl. Like, what happens when you bring that girl over here? You're going to basically make her a Western woman, and she's going to realize, like, this guy really doesn't have his shit together. Now she's going to cheat on you.
I agree with some of what she says. Many women in other countries see Westerners as a free meal ticket and will monkey branch to you if given the opportunity. At the end of the day, men are running out of options in the dating scene, and that's why you see an influx of men building their businesses and skill sets rather than focus on women. In general, though, your chances of finding a high-value woman in another country is much higher.
I'm like a young girl, has the idea of like doing an OnlyFans, getting such easy money by taking one naked photo of myself cross my mind.
You'd make like $5.
Okay.
What? Wait, what?
Weren't you just saying like, yeah, it's better than McDonald's? I work a service job right now. Has the idea popped in my mind of like doing like sex work over my service job?
I hope not, because we're already oversaturated industry as it is.
What?
Okay. I like will never do that route, and it's because it's a route of like self, but I'm just trying to explain like a reason like why I wouldn't. I'm not shaming it. Like, go sex workers, like get your bag, okay? Like,
Good for you though.
be an independent, strong, independent woman. I'm just explaining why I wouldn't, and I'm glad I decided not to. I have a family I love. Is me getting $500 or whatever, $5,000 more a month worth like shame to my loved ones and family members? No.
Now that is a high-value woman. Not only can she articulate an intelligent opinion, but she beats away the harpies with true confidence and critical thinking. These other catty 304s have no choice but to attack her to maintain their delusion of self-confidence and boss babeness.
I don't jerk off anymore.
Oh, he hasn't done it for years.
I don't.
But I mean, after I masturbate, like, especially like with the shit I be watching, I'm like, ugh, turn it off, like disgusted with myself a little bit.
How long has it been now?
It's been more than a year. I haven't watched porn.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah,
you haven't
that's
what?
really cool.
No
Watch
porn
or no jerking?
Both.
No porn or no drinking?
Both. Jerking.
Oh, jerking.
Yeah, no, I've had some drinks.
Why do you do that though?
I
feel like you do that just to tell people you do it.
You don't have to jerk off to your friends, but if you have to drink for weeks.
No, yeah, I'll have a drink. No, I mean, why did I do it?
Yeah.
Just mental clarity. I just like found myself trying to find.
You like really into it?
Not like really into it, but I just did it more than I probably should.
Define really.
I mean, like I could do it a few times a day. Just say what it is.
A few times a day?
Yeah.
Okay, you were really into it, Micah, because like that's a lot. Like, I'm sorry, that's actually, yeah.
Yeah, so I stopped. I was like, I need it.
Did you ever watch me before?
It'd be cap if I said no. Yeah, it'd be cap.
You don't remember.
Yeah, someday.
Yeah, I feel you.
Why, were you starting to go down like a dark hole or?
No, it was more so just like, it just.
I mean, dude, 3-4 times a day, like that gets in the way of your productivity.
I just wanted mental clarity because it's also like, I didn't want to like try to get that, you're trying to get that like release.
How do you feel now? You feel clarified or whatever?
Yeah,
I feel better, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Because you have less moments of like ups and downs and less like, oh, I'm looking for this, trying to find this. And
do you think that you ever will again?
No.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever will.
I think that's honestly so commendable.
He fucks a lot though, that's why.
Yeah.
But that's great.
I have a girl
that's great.
now, so it's like, it's a little different, but.
Yeah, I mean, he's in a relationship.
Now
like,
she's got to take it 3 or 4 times a day though.
That's
not fair to her.
I love that for her.
She's like, Brad, can you just jerk off?
And I'm sure she probably really likes that you don't jerk off. And like all of your orgasms belong to her. Like the only time that you come, it's because of her.
Yeah,
so I'm sure she loves
that's
that.
actually, whoa, that's great.
Yeah, I think that's fucking epic. Like, I love that.
Yeah.
I think every guy, no, you know what? Then I wouldn't make any money. So
yeah, no.
Keep jerking off. Please. Jerk off. All the time. Don't stop.
Yeah, but it's funny though. It just gives you a little more like clarity, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because you're like not looking forward to that like moment.
Yeah.
You look forward to other moments.
You're like looking forward to it.
Well, it's just like, you know, you knew like if
planning it in your day.
not so much planning. I wouldn't say. I mean, there were times where I was planning. I mean, I'm not going to front, but
planning it.
it's just like you don't
like fitting it into your schedule.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I had to work it around the gym. But you could
Did
like
you ever do it at the gym, like in the locker room, in the shower?
no.
In the car?
He owns a gym.
Did you
so
jerk off in the car?
I do it. I've jerked off
I know
in the
that
car
office
before.
has
Yeah.
seen some jerks that do.
Damn,
I haven't jerked it at the gym. No, I
you
haven't.
jerked off in the car? I've
No.
never even jerked
I
off.
fucked at the gym before, but
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's a
I
flex.
own a gym.
I feel like your life is like a porno.
When a Sigma is trying to spit his story with some advice, but the normie betas can't figure it out. Jokes aside, good on him, and finding mental clarity through focus and discipline is a great way to do it. Porn itself has had a huge effect on society in such a terrible way.
I posted a video encouraging women to not prioritize a career first and instead focus on a family throughout their 20s. And it is so sad because I consistently get the same deadgum comments from these same type of women. We're trying to teach women not to settle and not be pressured by our biological clock because they're better than that. Truth is, women by and large have been sold a complete lie and fairy tale version of what life and relationships look like, and I blame Disney Channel for this. If he loves you, he'll take you just the way you are forever. There are no compromises needed. You don't need to change anything. However, he still might have to change some stuff. Women never compromise nowadays, whereas men, they have to compromise. A decently handsome man that makes a decent amount of money, that's maybe an 8, will absolutely settle for a woman that is a 6 if she attains some attributes that he might find appealing in a mom or a wife. For instance, she's nurturing, she's loving, she brings him peace when he comes home from work. He'll take her over the baddies that are a 9 that are hoeing it up at a club because that is what he finds attractive and worthwhile for the rest of his life. But by and large, women just would rather chase a lifestyle than have a good, honorable, loyal man at home. You'll have a good man that says, I make just enough for you to have our baby, raise them at home, keep them out of the government's hands so that they can be raised the way we want them to be raised. And because girls have to get their hair done and their nails done every 3 weeks, they'd rather go career up and boss babe and be independent just so they can get their nails done.
Spitting straight facts. Not just Disney, but the entire Hollywood movie scene, social media, all inflated to pump up the egos of skillless women that hate femininity.
We're going to clean up the infection. We're going to tell the truth. Mr. Monzel, in your lie detector test, you were asked, did you have any sexual contact with any of your 3 daughters? You said no. And the lie detector said there was no deception.
Yes, thank God.
How does that feel for you? And that your daughters know it?
Well, I felt they always did know it.
You felt they always did know it? Mm-hmm. And didn't speak it because?
They didn't know no better. They wasn't told no different.
Miss Yvonne took a lie detector test and said, did you make up or exaggerate any stories with the intention to harm Monzel? She responded no, and the answer was deceptive. Then he asked you, did you say something to the effect of, I'm going to make sure you're never happy again? She responded no, and the answer was deceptive. So Miss Yvonne has acknowledged that her story about you touching your children in a sexual way was not true. So, Miss Yvonne, is there anything that you wanted to say to Mr. Monzel?
Why didn't you fight for him harder if you knew you
Excuse
didn't do
me.
it?
And what is it that he could have said that would have made you not believe the lie you were telling? Miss Yvonne, you told the lie. It was a lie, and you told it. And you gotta own it.
I'm sorry. I need you to say that you did not rape your girls. I need to hear it come out your mouth the way I've always heard it, Ma.
I apologize for accusing you of raping them. Please forgive me.
You don't have to forgive her. You don't have to.
I cannot accept your apology because it's not sincere. Deep down, I know that you didn't believe that. You knew I had no sexual desires for my children. For 25 years, this thing has broken me. You don't know. It has affected my life in ways I can't even count. The things that you did. This is not no game. This is these children's lives. And it's just a demon in you that you need to deal with.
An empty can makes the most noise. Her dead sociopathic eyes won't ever comprehend basic facts, and trying to wake her up is a fruitless endeavor.